A minister in Angela Merkel's government has said that both sides are under extreme pressure if they want to avoid a no deal at the end of the transition period. Michael Roth, Germany's Europe minister, said time was running out in order to finalise a deal. He also suggested that the UK would have to give further ground on the current stumbling blocks of fishing rights, the level playing field when it comes to state subsidies, and how any final deal would be governed. Now, Boris Johnson has set the 15th of October as a cut-off period for the government to have a final deal with the EU. But the European Union have rebuked him and said that any deal is weeks away at best. The EU's chief negotiator, Michel Barnier, was on Tuesday updating ministers across the bloc at a meeting in Luxembourg, which is taking place ahead of the leaders' summit, which is due to happen between the 15th and 16th of October. Now, the German minister reinforced the point that the EU is ready for any scenario, a deal or no deal, and that the ball is clearly in Boris Johnson and his government's court at the moment. He was quoted as saying, "We are well prepared for both scenarios. Everybody should know that a no-deal scenario is the worst case, not just for the European Union, but also for the UK. But we are also prepared for that." He went on to say, "But we are working very hard on a good deal, a sustainable deal which is acceptable for both sides." Unfortunately, political rhetoric is driving the negotiations from the British side. According to a report by a UK think tank, the UK Institute for Government, it says that the body believes the UK has much to gain from the compromise on state aid with the EU. Instead of such a deal tying Britain's hands, the report suggests that Britain would benefit from a strong domestic subsidy control system. The report also recommends that the UK adopt a parallel system from January, copying core features of EU state aid, but with domestic oversight. It would then be free to develop a new regime sometime later. There seems to be a more pragmatic understanding building within the UK negotiating team, where they are starting to understand the benefits of mechanisms like the level playing field. However, the greatest threat to pragmatism is ideology, and I fear that the hardline Brexiteers who have no understanding of international trade, diplomacy, security, the economy, or Britain's future place in the world are willing to let their hatred of the EU blind them from seeing something being salvaged from this entire Brexit mess. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?